They say that smaller means compromise, that you can't get pro audio out of something lighter than, let's say, a paperclip. Well, Boya clearly didn't get that memo. This is the Boya Mini 2, a 5-gram wireless mic that somehow packs AI noise cancellation, 48 kilohertz 24-bit audio, and even a safety track, and it's tiny. They took the already small Mini and made it smarter, cleaner, and better sounding without any increase in size. And when you consider that this mic costs $30 for a single transmitter version, $55 for the full kit, it makes me wonder why we even pay hundreds of dollars for wireless mics anymore. This video is sponsored by Boya, which means they are paying me money to talk about this little microphone. However, I am treating this just like I do any other review. I will provide you with the details, show you the audio, do a comparison side by side to some other microphones that I have, mention all of the shortcomings, and ultimately let you decide whether this microphone is the right choice for you. Now, Boya will preview this video for accuracy before it goes live, but I will not be changing or removing any of my negatives. So if that is requested, you guys will simply not see this video. So let's get started. This microphone really is mini. Each transmitter is 5 grams, so when you clip it on, it doesn't drag your shirt down or flop around. It's discreet and it looks clean on camera. It comes with an AirPod-sized charging case, so the whole system fits in your pocket. No bulky receiver, no cables, just the two mics, a tiny USB-C or Lightning receiver in a case. The design looks sleek. There are 2 color options, so you can choose between matte black or this new lunar silver, which is done with some aerospace grade vacuum plating. It looks quite sleek. However, it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, so if you buy one of these, you'll probably spend some time wiping it down every once in a while. What stands out with this new Boya Mini 2 is the simplicity. You plug in the adapter and that is it. There are no pairing screens, there's no setup menu, no codes, you don't even need to have an app. There is an app, it's called Boya Central, which is free and nice to monitor your levels or make some more advanced settings changes, but this mic works without any of it. It's truly plug and play. There are versions for both Type-C and Lightning, and there's even a combo kit that includes both receivers if you want to switch between devices. If you are recording video with your phone, the audio is embedded into your video file. If you are just wanting to record a voice memo, you can do that very easily, and when you are done and ready to drop it into your timeline, you can simply airdrop it to your Mac and be on your way. Next, I have to talk about the new AI noise cancellation. Boya calls it True AI, and it can reduce up to 40 decibels of background noise. What this means in real life is that you can record in a cafe, on a busy street, in a windy park, or next to your super loud air conditioner, and your voice will still cut through clearly. The way that it works is the AI recognizes human speech frequency and separates them from everything else with adaptive processing.
Now let's say you're out recording a vlog in a tough sound environment. This is what the audio sounds like coming directly out of your camera. It's not very good. And even with this Boya microphone, it's probably picking up a lot of that noise of that freeway behind me. But with the noise reduction feature, you can just hit this little button right here, and now you should hear much less of that background noise, and you should hopefully hear more of my own voice. This is a very nice feature to have that's handy on location where you are in a tough acoustic environment. Obviously, it does muffle the voice a little bit. That's to be expected. All noise canceling sort of does that, but this is a whole lot better than without it. Yeah, it's windy, it's noisy. You can turn this noise cancellation on with a quick side press. Again, no app required, but if you want to get even fancier, you can use the app to customize how much noise reduction you want. However, out of the box, it's tuned pretty well. Now, none of these features really matter unless the microphone sounds good. The Mini 2 records in 48 kilohertz 24-bit audio, which is an update over the first generation model. This means you can hear more detail in your voice, smoother treble, and less digital harshness. It's a cleaner audio signal. There's also a limiter and safety track that is built in. The safety track records at a lower volume just in case you yell or laugh. It's a little insurance policy that is built in. Unfortunately, there's no 32-bit float here, but this is unbelievably budget friendly, so that makes complete sense. This entire video up until this point and through the end, you've been listening to this Boya Mini 2. It's on my shirt. You could see it right there. I didn't do any tuning in this video. I equalized the audio and editing, and that is it. Now for fun, I wanted to do a little three-way comparison between this new Boya, the Ceremonic Air that I reviewed recently, and my trusty DJI Mic 2. So let's jump in and do that. This is the Boya Mini 2, so this is my regular voice in my studio. I'm just speaking to the camera, and hopefully you guys can hear the dynamic range of this microphone with my vocals. This is the audio coming out of the Ceremonic Air. It is clipped to my shirt, just like the other two microphones. This one is a little bit more technical. You do have to open it up and record through the app. At least that's the way that I've always done it. So it's not as plug and play as the Boya, but this is what that audio sounds like. This is the DJI Mic 2 clipped to my shirt, and this is what that audio sounds like. This is recording internally in 32-bit float, so not as fair as the other two microphones in this test, but if you're just looking at sound quality and vocals, this is what it sounds like. Now let's talk pricing, which is quite incredible. The USB Type-C version is $40, the Lightning version is $50. If you want both receivers, that's $55 US. There's even a stripped-down single receiver version that is only $30 US. These prices are so low that they don't make any sense. The DJI Mic 2, for example, is regularly priced at $270 US. Does the Boya have all the features of the DJI? No, but if you just want a simple to use, compact, nice sounding microphone that comes in a tiny charging case, I don't think you can go wrong for $40. Honestly, you really can't. When you step back and look at everything, the design, the simplicity, the noise cancellation, the sound quality, the price, it's a brilliant little release. This mic is the answer for creators looking for a small, light, easy to use, affordable mic. If you are someone who wants better audio for mobile recording, this is worth a serious look. Now, it's not going to replace some full professional setup for studio work, but honestly, it's closer than it has any right to be for only $40. Now, as far as shortcomings, I already mentioned that this microphone does not have 32-bit float. I also just wish that they would have added a little magnet type mount to the back of the clip instead of just having the clip as the only option. Because if you have, let's say, just a plain t-shirt, you have to figure out whether to pinch it or clip it. With a magnet such as what you get with the Ceremonic Air and the DJI Mic 2, it makes for easier setups on t-shirts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Is there a better sounding compact mic system for $40? If you are ready to pick one of these things up, I'll have a link down in the description and in the comments as well, so check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.